Facebook?
Yes, Facebook.
Y'all gonna do work with me? Okay. After this, we're gonna go to the park. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Let me make my video.
Okay.
Go talk to Christian, and then after that we're going to the park. Okay.
Okay.
I love you. Okay, everybody. What's up, internet? You guys, I have my kids here, and I'm so excited. We're getting ready to go to the park, and we're going to have a good time. But I want to tell you guys what I enjoyed about the word this morning. It was so yummy. And really, I kind of started last night because I started reading it last night. And I want to share it with you guys. So thank you, Nelly. Hope I said your name right. Hey, baby. Okay. So today I'm coming to you guys from Proverbs 12. And we're looking at y'all know I love Proverbs in general. You can't throw out Auntie book. You guys, it's about to be a funny good tea. It's about to be funny. So Proverbs 12 and 11. Say Proverbs 12 and 11. Okay, Proverbs 12 and 11. So what it says is those who work their land will have plenty to eat. So, you guys, I'm washing my sheets right now, so I don't have no sheets on my bed. So, it means that it means that those who actually like put in the work, like it's so often easy to get caught up in, right now, everything is happening. So easy to get caught up in, distractions of the world, getting rich quickly, that kind of thing. But I was reminded when I read that scripture. Okay, well then you have to be still. I was reminded, bless you, baby. I was reminded when I read that scripture that a lot of times we can get caught up in empty pursuits, chasing other people's goals. And I kind of was talking about that the other day, right? Chasing other people's goals. Say, don't chase other people's goals. Was that how you said it? Anyway, so what are the scripture? I was just excited about that. Those who work their land have plenty to eat, but those who engage in empty pursuits have no sense. You guys go talk to Christian, and then we're going to the park. Go to Christian. We're going to the park. Okay, and stay with him. Boston in the house waiting for you every day. I love you guys. Keisha, what's up? What's up? What's up? So the scripture is Proverbs 12 and 11. It says, those who work their land will have plenty to eat. Those who engage in empty pursuits have no sense. You have no sense if you're engaging in empty pursuits. So you have to watch your motives of why you're doing things. You have to watch, is it your goal or is it someone else's goal? And you just feel excited because you want the outcome, but you're not willing to do the work. Okay, that right there is a blow because, for example, just like on YouTube, so many people create YouTube channels and if they don't get a response right away that they want, then they want to quit, right? They want to go move to the next thing because we're looking for speed. A farmer doesn't look for speed. The context of this scripture is back in the day, Solomon was huge. He was rich. He was the youngest, richest, wisest person, right? He was economically sound. He knew how to grow everything he touched. How many guys want to be like that? You want to be able to grow everything that you touch. You want to be successful in whatever, whether it's your health, your love life, your money. You want to have success and whatever that is for you, right? And he's telling you, it doesn't matter if you're not a farmer. Those who work their land, like a lot of times we have a gold mine that we're sitting on. We have real estate. For example, in the digital space, I believe it's real estate. That's digital real estate. And you have it right there. But the land is just land if you don't actually put some seeds in the ground and bring forth something. Do you guys understand what this is telling us? It's telling us not to be lazy. Leave that light on. 1 and 2. What did I say? You're not going to the park. Better be good. No, you have to be good. Okay.
I want the pot.
Okay, well then you have to be good. Let me see. Thank you. So, huh?
Miss this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Miss this.
you guys, I have kids today. if y'all can hear them in the background. I got a house full of children. About to take them to the park and wear them out. Okay. So in the meantime, here's the thing. What do you have in your possession that you're not utilizing that could literally bring you success, bring you fruit forth from the seeds that you plant? You have to be willing to wait. I have to be willing to wait and continue to put in the work. Okay. If you look, Christian, grab your brothers. So if you look at the King James Version, it says, he that tilleth his land shall be satisfied with bread. So at the end of the day, no, you don't have a farm. Maybe you do, but the average person doesn't have any land. It really, you just look at the principle of this scripture and you can apply to everything in your life. Everything in your life. Somebody type everything in the comments, because it's just as simple as taking inventory of the things that you have. What are you not tending to, but you're expecting a fruit? You're expecting some growth, but you actually aren't putting in consistent time. Like, that's the thing. And so I was just really excited to read that and really think about the fact that, you know, you look at Solomon. Solomon was successful. Proverbs. Remember, if you're new and you don't know what to read for the day for your inspiration, always just look at the date. So it's June 12th. Look at Proverbs 12, right? Then see what scripture speaks to your soul, and then really just sit with that scripture and let God speak to you. And it's just going to come to your heart. You're going to have ideas that start to flow. You're going to have all of this stuff that comes to you. Write it down and like really grow spiritually, because that's how we can actually achieve all these things that we seek. Start with the core, the kingdom messages, right? And so we've just got to be careful of shiny objects and distractions and quick things, because there just isn't anything that looks quick. The sad part is that I could have posted the title. Like, I have a webinar. I'm going to include this in this, it's the 2K a week plan. I think I'm going to include this webinar in this. Have you guys got this yet? It's $47. And it's full of different classes like YouTube, creating sales flyers, business flyers, income tracker, expense trackers, how to actually pay yourself and set your number goals properly so your business is profitable and you're not just working to pay bills and, you know, get by. How to create an experience, right? Getting clients in and out. There's so many classes in here. Even if you're not a hairdresser, it still serves you. A lot of people that aren't hairdressers have been joining this. Or a makeup artist, it's all the same. It's a product or service. So anyway, I teach you guys a whole lot of stuff. This right here is the bread and butter. Like, I have been in so many courses about goal setting, and I found a way to just really hit my goals and to really make what I want happen like this. And I started coaching that way, my clients that way. I started applying it to everything I do now. Is this simple method right here. So the success you seek, there is no shortcut, you guys. And a lot of times people are looking for things that are right in front of them, right? But it's all about just literally knowing what you desire and being willing to plant the seeds. When you're planting seeds, there is no glitz and glam. You are just out there tilling the soil, planting the seeds, watering, watching, measuring, paying attention, looking for weeds. You're not doing anything glamorous during that time. And if you look at this scripture, those who work their land, work your land, you guys. Work your land, work your land, work your land. That's all I can say. It's like, that is my favorite conversation, you know, putting in the work, and rightfully so, having an expectation. When you plant that seed, there's an expectation. What are you expecting today? Because you know that you're backing it up because you are working the land. I was super, super, super inspired. I emailed you about the book. What book? The workbook, you guys. Every class has each class. I had this made just like you. I printed this from classes. And I went to FedEx and just had it made. So to Office Max. So you can literally just print everything and have it made, bind it. That's not necessary. I just have it like this so that I can talk to it while I'm on the internet. Like, I can hold it up and show you guys what you're actually downloading. And I just made this class. I think I'm gonna add it to that bundle. the 2K a week plan. What do you guys think? And I just map out how you actually map out making $2,000 a week. And then you use the goal setting. One of the classes in here will help you make this actually happen once you know your numbers. So, and then the same thing if you want to make 2K a week, 5K a week, the plan is the same. So this class is pretty awesome. Everybody keeps talking about the book. Yeah, this is because I just printed every sheet of paper that's under each class. Each class comes with a video. You can get this at LaKeishaMichelle.com. The $47 sale is about to be over. This class is $99 normally. I put it on sale, you guys. You have until tomorrow to get this stuff done. Like to get $47 for YouTube channel creation, sales flyers creation. Literally go in there and I'll show you how I create sales flyers, what's needed on the flyers so people can convert into sales conversations, and part of them will be customers. This book is insane. And these are video lessons, so don't get distracted by the book. Cool. And everything in there is really, I learned all my business not from hairdressers. So if you're not a hairdresser, everyone, no matter who you are, you need to study business, okay? And apply it to whatever you're doing, because a product and a service is just a product and a service. If I'm selling coaching services, I still am selling services, right? And so my strategy, my number game that I'm teaching you, it's the same, right? If I'm selling necklaces, it's a product. If I'm selling a brush, if I'm selling makeup, if I'm selling nail services, eyelashes, I have allergies today, you guys. So it's all the same. So you're not so different. It's all the same. Business is business. There's something you selling in exchange for some money. You want to hit a certain number and you want to be profitable. This will teach you that. So yeah. It's at LaKeishaMichelle.com. You guys, right now it's $47 for you're getting 13 classes bundled up that were normally sold. I proved it. I had the receipts on one of them videos. If you look, I can show you guys the classes. Well, now it has a different price because let me show you guys. Here come the rest. I got a house full of kids. Anyway, when you log in, so this is the class. You're going to click the link on my website. It's going to say 12 days, 12 classes. And it tells you all the classes that you get. So just read about it and see if it fits you, right? But everybody's talking about how to grow their clientele. These are all tools that help you build your clientele. So if you know you need to get clients, this is a toolkit that I think everybody needs. We're talking YouTube, we're talking Instagram, we're talking about creating a website, a business card, a logo, sales flyers, how to reach your goal, money tracking worksheets, how to get clients in and out, for the hairstylist, for the Holly Berry how-to, how to pay yourself in your business so that you can get, so you can have money, like don't be just struggling. So the class is amazing. But the moral of the story is work the freaking land, whatever land you have. So business is business for sure. I didn't learn business from no beauty professional. Let's be clear. The teachers at my school were broke. I mean, no shade to my teachers, all but one. I remember. I mean, everybody else was still trying to figure it out themselves. I had to study business models and business strategy and I paid almost $100,000 in coaching from different coaches all over the world. And you guys, it's all the same. Once I realized, I'm like, okay, it's simple things that you do consistently. You have to work the land so that you can have plenty to eat. Okay. What does that look like for you? I want you to leave this live stream going, what is my version of working the land? So I'll get the classes. They're very informative and self-paced. I love it. Yes, girl. Thank you. They are self-paced for sure. And I love self-paced stuff because, I hate when people take my classes and I hate when they're like, I'm behind. Oh, what? Like, it's your timeline. Now, I don't believe in taking your time and tiptoeing around things. I do believe that, you get to take your time. So guys, I'm excited. Those of you that are in the class, do you guys want me to add this, this lesson of 2K a week? Do you guys want me to add this? Let me know, yes or no. And the best part is you already paid, so you get it. Like, it's just done. It's a done deal. And it's a sale, you guys. And this sale is going to end. It's going to go back to $98. And it's well worth, more than that. Like, more than that. So hopefully you guys will catch it. Cool. Shonda, what did you email about the book? Yeah, I just printed everything. I should send it out to everybody so they don't be looking and thinking they lost. But anyway, so true, business is business. Yes, 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 everything. Oh, I love this title. So yeah, if we look at the fact that Solomon here is telling us that, you know, we got to work our land. We got to get up early and go do our boring stuff and do it extremely well. We got to get up early, go do the boring stuff. What's the boring stuff? What's the boring stuff? Boring stuff is passing out flyers. The boring stuff is searching Instagram for hashtags so that you can be found, which I teach you in this class. That's the boring stuff. The boring stuff is editing a sales video. The boring stuff is making a logo. The boring stuff, a lot of times you don't have money to pay people for that when you're just getting started. So I wanted to create something to help people because I didn't pay people to do it. I just did it. Now, some of you guys, y'all freak out so much about technology. You need to go pay somebody. Cool. Go do that because maybe you stuck because you're trying to do something that you just literally need to not do. The average person, you are a one-man band at the beginning, right? And so, I don't know who this person is. Yes, I'm going today. Y'all better grab it. It's about to be over. $47. It's a steal. It's a dumb steal. It's crazy. So this is so cute. I'm gonna go to the store and get this printed. That's all I do, you guys. I just go get it printed. I got a printer, but I just keep wasting all my ink. So I'm not gonna print this anymore because all these colors. Isn't this? I just love looking at pretty things. Anyway, moral of the story is we must work the land. Go to Lakeisha Michelle. Shonda, I think you've asked that before. More Money, More Clients was 4 coaching sessions, right? 4 live coaching sessions, or you could just ask your questions, but you had access to ask questions for those 4 weeks, right? And then you get the classes that are inside of More Clients, More Money. It's different because it's different. Like this is a whole bunch of different classes. More Clients, More Money is just that. And you're focused on what's your number goal, and then what are the actions you can take to get them, and then you have the coaching, right? So that's what that class is. It's different from this because this is talking about YouTube strategy. This is talking about Instagram. This is talking about creating a client experience. It's different, just completely different, right? So they're just different. And More Clients, More Money. Here's the funny thing about sales, the boring stuff. People keep saying what else in general about anything. So for example, if you create a YouTube channel, now you made it, you're like, now you're looking for something else shiny. No, you need to post a shit ton of videos. How about that? That's what we got to do. Y'all know I curse a lot. So listen, that's the thing. Sales, the same thing. Your daily sales strategy is boring because it's fun to plan the numbers. Like this class is going to be exciting to teach. But once I'm done teaching that, you have to actually go do, the work of making these numbers come to life. And that's the boring stuff, you guys. Because you have to actually, each day, I had a whole nother idea this morning. I'm so excited about it. I don't know if I want to include it in this. I don't know. I'm just excited because it just came to me. I'm like, oh my God, this is so good. You have to, each day, you should be able to look back and say, here's what I did on Monday. Here's what I did on Tuesday. Here's what I did. So how many of you guys got the book Stylist Workbook? That's what that is. But most people don't do that. In the sales class, most people don't practice their pitch. I hate to say pitch, but you're not practicing what you're supposed to say to people. So then when you get in front of people and when you're talking about selling, what's happening? You won't know what to say because you wasn't practicing it. That's working the land, you guys. Ladies with makeup. I talk to so many women. They be like, oh, I wish I could do my makeup. You don't practice it. You don't work the land. So when it's time to eat, you can't eat. You know what I'm saying? That's what this is about. This is about putting in the work, the boring stuff. So like, there's just things, a lot of times we get caught up in finding, we just get caught up in like the shiny part, which is the outcome. We all have an outcome that we want, which I'm totally cool with, right? We all have an outcome that we want. How many of you guys know your outcome that you want, right? That's the shiny part. You know that this scripture says, if we look at those who work their land will have plenty to eat, but those who engage in empty pursuits have no sense. Empty pursuits, that's so powerful. If you read another version of it, it says, he that tilleth his land shall be satisfied with bread, but he that followeth vain persons is void of understanding. And so a lot of times, again, we're following things that, you know, they're not really your goal. or you're just getting distracted by shiny objects. So be willing to do the stuff that's super not sexy. And I want you guys to look at your day, look at your life, and say, where am I not tilling the soil, but expecting a return? I'm expecting to eat good. I'm not tilling the soil of my land, right? Right? And so there's just simple things that you're supposed to practice when it comes to life. Like, we want a result, but we've habitually, day by day, done something to drill in the outcome we don't want. Does that make sense? When you're trying to correct your money, your spending and stuff like that, you just for years just spent without looking, without measuring, without caring, just used to the struggle, used to the whatever, feast and famine. Like, that's just what you've done for years. That's ingrained in you, right? That's ingrained in you. So now you want to do something different. It's going to require time of specific, consistent habits. Does that make sense, you guys? And that is tilling the soil. So ask yourself, where am I expecting something that I haven't actually tilled the soil? And what I love about time and practicing and creating new habits is that you'll look up. What I love about, like, my mentor, Lisa Nichols, I love that, like, now she'll be teaching and talking, and she can literally say, Keisha, go finish I can finish her sentences. I used to be deathly afraid when she would put me on the spot like that because I didn't want to mess up. That's my mentor. Oh my God, I'm just not. And now it's like, boom, I got this. Because years later, after practice, habits, changing the thinking, putting stuff into action, seeing results, all those years of hard work, tilling the soil. What looks easy, it comes from repetition. You are programmed. We all are like computers. There's a program that we just get, that we just adapt to before we can even be aware of how we control things. When you're a child, you're just a product of your environment. And then you grow up and you have all these ambitions and all these things that you want to do. And you're wondering why you can't make it happen, because you've got to reprogram yourself. How do I reprogram myself? For example, the new Chris Brown song is number one. I'm such a Team Breezy. Chris Brown's number one. So Chris Brown and Drake, they got a new song. If you follow me, you should know that I've been stalking that song and going nuts over the song. And I was laughing because I was like, the way that song is embedded in my whole, like, I can't not sing it. I've been singing it for days now, right? How did that happen? Repetition. And melodies also sink into your soul, but repetition, right? And that's how you can actually become and do all these different things that we want. It's repetition of the same small little adjustments. Some of you guys in my short hair bootcamp class, I be looking at y'all Instagrams. Please know that if you saying when the next class, all I'm doing is looking at your molding. I'm going to go to your Instagram and I'm going to look at your mold. If your mold is crusty, why are you worried about another class when you ain't mastered the mold? So go back to class about the mold and work that until it's perfect, and then move on to the next step. That's the difference between me and you. That's why I can lay in my bed, wake up when I want, take the kids to the park, do whatever. I work the mold, and then I work the curls, and then I work the whatever. Like, there's steps in each process of tilling the soil, you guys. And that's the part that we need to get. Does that make sense? And it's tough, love. People, it doesn't feel good because it's like, man, I don't want to hear that. I want to hear the get rich quick stuff. What is all these weirdos on here? Hold on. So, hold on, y'all. Let me get some of these people off of YouTube. That's the moral of the story, you guys. We have to work what's put in front of us because, I mean, that's what we're supposed to do. Solomon was an OG triple. Solomon knew how to be successful. Everything he touched turned to success. And he's telling us that if we want something, then we got to put in the work. And we have to, if we want to eat good, we got to put in the work. So ask God to show you, what's my land that you've given me? What's the land that you've given me? Some of you guys are thinking land in physical terms. While that may be relevant for some, the average person. We don't have land, but we have our version of that. What does land represent for you? For example, again, all of these resources, like a YouTube channel, that's real estate. Google, if I type in, there go my girl Tanisha, if I type in best cupcakes in Las Vegas, I don't know what city you live in, but if I type that in, right, and Tanisha makes 100 YouTube videos, she's going to literally, in the land of Google, she's going to pop up on the first page. So now she's tilled soil. It took a lot of work. She made a lot of videos with there's nobody going to immediately see. And then one day, because that's just how it works on the internet, all of a sudden you're getting this traffic and people are calling you, and you don't have to do as much tilling of the soil because you put the work in. Does that make sense, you guys? If it does, good. If it does, we are Gucci. Gucci, Gucci. Announcements. Make sure you grab this. This is about to go. It's about to be done. $47. There's a lot of you guys that are not beauty professionals, because at the end of the day, there's a couple classes for beauty professionals in here. And then the rest are just basic business stuff. Creating a YouTube channel, Instagram, logo, website, all of that stuff is in there. It's insane. It's quite insane. And I'm about to add this class, which is the 2K a week plan. So I must do and not just know. Correct. Action, action, action. I don't know why, y'all, my eye, it looks bigger than it is. I don't know. This crap, it just came and never went away. I read it was like it could last for a year, then it goes away in 6 months. I don't know. So if you're wondering what that is, it don't hurt. It's just a thing. So, yes, master mode. Girl, I be like, literally, when people be asking me stuff, I'm just like, you guys, mastery is key. That's why I love studying athletes. Like, you look at Tiger Woods, he works on just like one little thing, like for so long. So all of his wins are made up of these little bitty things. Michael Phelps, his coach said they work on one thing and they try to move it like this much in a week. And they just spend hours and hours and hours every day on that one thing. And then they go back and they say, okay, now we need to add this one thing. And then they spend hours and hours and hours and hours. That's how we're supposed to think. Solomon is just telling us that's how we eat good, you guys. Those who work the land have plenty to eat. Those who engage in empty pursuits have no sense. I pray that you are not chasing my dream because it sounds sexy to you. Chase your dream, you know, and I pray that you are tilling your land, minding your business, okay? Minding your business. That is the business that pays, honey. The business that pays. So I love you all. You can get this, each of these lessons come with a video, okay, that tells you, that teaches you. You talking about like an hour-long video on some of this stuff. Some of the videos are 20 minutes. It's all self-paced, teaching you Instagram, YouTube, money, and goal setting, and all of that stuff. Creating a client experience for my beauty professionals. You get the Holly Berry how-to, everything you need, okay? So that's it for now. I shall be back live later. I didn't go live last night because I got busy. I think I'm going to go live again tonight. And I'm having a sale of a lot of stuff because it's about to be the third quarter and you have 6 months left this year. So I was like, let me put together a lot of tools that can help people upgrade the next 6 months, right? If you look at the last 6 months, what have you been able to accomplish? May was insane for me, like insane. I was like, sheesh, nice numbers, right? So we want to look at the rest of the year and how do you increase, right? Or how do you maintain? Some of you guys need to increase. You know, sometimes we say increase, but that's just because it sounds sexy and maybe you're fine. Like you guys, I plan out my stuff. So hopefully you guys do too, where you're looking at June, July, August, September, October, you know what's going out, what's expected to come in. And I was like, man, for the rest of the year, I could literally be debt free if I just literally buckle down and just, because my expenses are so low. So you guys always ask me how I'm doing stuff. Pay attention. I don't live where I don't get to have what I want. Certain things I just don't need. I need to buy a whole bunch of shoes and clothes. Some of y'all shopping and you can save that money for something else, right? I need to have certain things because I just don't need that stuff. I do the things that bring me joy. So my trips, my luxury nails, you know what I'm saying? Like certain things. So you figure out what matters to you. And you just design life the way you want it, right? I was looking, I was like, man, like, what do you guys expect for third quarter and fourth quarter? I'm going to have a lot of stuff just on sale for you guys to grab for the next 7 days, so that they support just your goals of whatever. So stay tuned for that. If you're on my email list, go to LakeishaMichelle.com and send me anything there. The chat's there. The email list is there. The link to buy this is there. You'll see that link, and it explains what this is. So you can even just get the details. All right. Moral of the story, read Proverbs chapter 12 today. See what scripture points out to you and put it into action. Like, put it in your veins. And that's it. I love you all. I shall be back. One love. Mwah. Jamaica in the house. I love it. Shakisha, Latrice, Elijah, April, Shonda, Jewel, Sherry. I love it. Shanice, Fortunata, Johanna, Vela, Tammy, what's up? Andrea, Janita, Tori, Porsche, Glennis, Natasha, Barbara, what's up, y'all? Terrell, Ariana, Thaddeus, Jackie, Caro, Steve, Diana. You guys are lit. I love you. Keisha, thank you for waking you every day, sharing with us your awesome energy. Thank you. I appreciate that. Watch this, y'all. They're like, girl, take us to the park like you said. Watch this. Let's see what they got to say. These are, hello. Hi. What you doing? Nothing? I love you. So, what's your name?
Dawson.
That's your name? What's your name?
Thaddeus.
You gonna answer him? Get out your nose. Get out your nose. Hello, I can see you. Get out your nose. It's pretty gross. Oh my God.
That's my nose.
That's your nose. But why you in it? It's pretty gross. Did you have some tissue? You just gonna put it all over my bed? I cannot. Ready to go to the park?
Yeah.
You are?
Yeah.
You walking to the park? No, we ain't walking to the park.
We'll go to Green.
Nope, we gotta take an Uber. Detroit in the house. Angela in the house. We have some crazies today. Okay, so we had the block.
Did you finish?
From Detroit. I am done.
No.
Peace out, people. Going to the park.
Stop saying